Let's do this, you guys. Rolling start will begin the countdown in 3, 2, 1, and I'm off. Let's roll to go overtake and proceed onward at turn 1 to go brake position to be steady on the line apex. That's very good. Catching up and go focus on Hyperion in 13th position on the Nissan Skyline GT Nismo R32 1990. Sector 2 goes quickly and have the main lineup to go around by having a one step closer towards the first hairpin. Good pass. Now gonna have to catch up and behind with K Continental in the McLaren F1 GTR BMW 1995 in car number 91. But the livery is very also to be featuring to be as car number 60 in the lock style theme livery. Very official, and same goes as well to have a car number 91 is very more important to be exactly to have some same differences in different car numbers. Third sector coming in. Let's proceed and go kick it up into high gear to be steady up and go right turn by catching up on Angel Inestrosa in 10th place in the Ferrari F40 1992. Euro style GT500 race car always has some good different style of performance and racing spec version to this day, but more likely to be well drippable to have a non-Japanese racing spec version to go over on any Japanese racing circuit. But it's challenging and going full mid-engine layout rather than to have some FR cars to be well capable to be driving on different spec version. That's very good. Now line up and go full straightaway by entered in lap number 2 by finishing in lap 1. Here it goes. Just have to go early brake, hold it steady. Few other Toyota Supra and Honda NSX GT500s comes right in by 2 versus 2. There you go for the Mobile 1. Now for the Ravering theme parody on 6th position driven by S. Nabitane. Gap distance is now being dropped down in about 11.2 seconds. Going back on hairpin 1. Hold it tight and keep it stationary to go catch up on car number 100 in the NSX. Okay, close call. Got the switch up onto the interior view. We'll go racing action. That's the ticket. Climbing up on 5th position and catching up on W. Murdoch in 4th place. Driven by in a Lamborghini Diablo GT 2000. Just have to get closer to catch up on the BMW McLaren F1 GTR race car 1997 driven by Kei Mizuno on 1st position. But in about 11 seconds to go closer up ahead till I have to get much more steeper hill climb by dealing with the Diablo GT and Porsche 911 Carrera RS Type 993. Okay, good pass on Murdoch. Now for Jose Serrano. Alright, go exit on a quick chicane. 2 more to go, and I have a good eye on Basilio Gallo in 5.7 seconds to go as he's about to go entered on turn 1 at lap number 3. Well, good thing putting up a lot of warm-up out there as I just really need to keep focusing on 5 events in one video segment. If anything else happened by having a compromise, that will have to take a cancellation till I had to put up or having a new one during this part of the live stream video attempt. I just really want to make something to come up with a better masterpiece that nobody else don't care. That could be a total heartbroken for having one autistic YouTuber just barely break into my heart. But I still really have to keep on racing, stay clean, and go by achieve of accomplice if I had to do one way or another. But my current subscriber is going to be stopped at 694, so I had to be reaching up on 700. So help me out, you guys. I just really had to do everything I can, and this is a 100% no joke. I'm always have to go ramp up and do some plan of production in development. Okay, close call. Now go overtake on the Castro Mugen NSX is now being dropped onto the third. Moving up on the second for the Lark Team livery of the McLaren F1 GTR race car. Slowing down to 7.9 seconds to get back on to point 8. Now it's 8 seconds. Hold it in. Keep that acceleration to go by counter steering. Don't get too oversteer. And there you go. Faster lap time has now been taken courtesy of my name. 1 minute 47.628 seconds. So it's going to be on the halfway mark. Fourth lap, 4 more to go. Okay, back on sector 2. Just almost there until I'll have to be received a 500,000 Gran Turismo credit. Always have to be here on time in every Saturday and Sunday. Alright, going on the offense. I see the McLaren F1 GTR race car 1997. Just have to go back on sector 3. Take hairpin 2 to go steeper, then downhill. This will be a thrill one-on-one battle between the short tail and long tail versions of the McLaren F1 GTR race car. We'll have to see which one is the best. Group 3 versus Group 2 car. Differences does matter to have a shape and sizes. Now gonna have to keep climbing up. Perform on the line and go apex and apex. Okay, the long tail F1 race car is still got enough advantage, but it'll have to take more paces to go, as I had to take that good exit final turn to go by lap number 5. New lap time beating a record, 1 minute 46.260 seconds. Alright, there's Kei Mizuno. Time to go in. Quicker, and finishing up on Sector 1 early, so I had to go back again on Sector 2. Now watch this, you guys. A one-on-one GT500 showdown between the short tail and long tail version of the McLaren F1 GTR race car by having a difference in 1995 and 1997 version is going to be added. But the speed and handling is always about to have some concentration to go focusing up with the main opponent to get there onto the top position. Now here it goes. On my lap, get in, and downhill I go. Okay, just have to hold together. Just wait and overtake the number 38. I got the inside, keep it contested, and overtake the long tail F1. Okay, looks like Mizuno has a good upper hand. Just have to be wait, patient, and do by exactly around onto the final turns of the corner. Alright, almost there. Gonna have to take a little toe-to-toe. Okay, close call by a break. Clear, and 2 more to go. 6th lap on the way. The short tail McLaren F1 GTR race car 1995 took the lead, as the long tail as a 1997 racing version just barely took on second. Now, the GT500 spec version of the Lark livery will always have to keep racing well to be achieved to victory to find a good line and mastered on a top-of-list international racing course ever since from the 1990s of Japan Grand Touring Car Championship in the mid-year season. Steady as it goes. Keep a good gap distance, and the radar, just keep it monitored. Okay, gonna have to go avoid the outside turn. Just stay defended. Dive back down on straightaway number 2. Okay, looks like that should be doing well for having a one-on-one showdown. Round 1 complete. Now let's go for round 2, as I had to stay on defense to be in the lead. But the current time trial practice will have to take some optional objectives, so I had to go and beat my lap time to go by 1 minute and 45 seconds, depends on the decimal. Here comes the 7th lap. Go by current latest update and usual to be in 1 minute and 48.693 seconds. Almost there. This race will have to be over soon until I'll have to go by having some payday earning, and currently to be around by the 4th week of August. It's only one thing at a time, as I just really had to get this content video to be worked up and make it good as new by adding up an intro and outro of my very own. That's why I'm not giving up without a fight, and that means development war is only just the beginning. We'll have to be amp up and go with settlement of progress. But it's gonna have to take a little bit long time of process until I had to get things sorted out. Okay, back on sector 3. Mizuno is doing well out there to try to keep up with me. Distance to be dropped down by 2 seconds to go back in, adding up by 0.2 more. Okay, gonna have to keep it together, stay on the track, don't get on the grass. Yeah, that's very good. Just keep it partially. Communicate is the key of steering and feedback. This is it, you guys. Final lap, here I go, and this will have to go down for having one BMW McLaren F1 race car in the 1995 short-tail version to go stay in the front line on the first. The spectators are really cheering on to see the large livery is going to be a very best all-time moment to go resume in All Japan GT Championship around 3. Got to keep working up. Go by settle of handling, speed, and agility to keep it all in. Alright, very nice. Keep a good sensitivity to be checked and go on the lap. It's only down to 1.8 seconds as I have to keep rolling back in. Alright, there you go. Get back up and have 2 seconds. We'll buy some time. Come on, I still got this. Mizuno is losing up the edge a little bit, and he's still going by quicking up the offense. Final stretch, here I go, and the checker flag for the large livery on the McLaren F1 is now being claimed success and pronounced the winner on car number 60. 5th check mark has now been well done and having 100% complete. Now that's a classic Japan Grand Touring Car Championship competition. total time I took by 14 minutes, 27.247 seconds, as I just achieved by a faster lap time on 1 minute, 46.260 seconds on lap number 4, where I bring out a Thrill of Success classic of a non-Japanese racing spec version. So it turns out that one last thing, clean race only, will have to keep a good reminder by the next time, as I just received by 150,000 GT credits. So that's it for now, and 500,000 Gran Turismo credit has now been received, Dirt 1, and go by a total amount of 800,000 Gs. Let's have a good time on the replay. I'll have to be preferred by having a short tail and long tail version of the McLaren F1 GTR race car. But quick earlier, and I just really had to go by a scene of perfection to go by capture thumbnail image. So let's switch up the view, choose any different position, as I have to go for a masterpiece of perspective. But it's a very good kind of a livery for the McLaren F1 LM race car. So here is the pause position, and there we go. So it's all done for now, and I'll have to bring the same F1 race car is now being putting up to have my UDRS Inspirtech livery after finishing from race number 5 and round 3 in All Japan GT Championship. Well, sorry for the delay. I just had some unexpected trouble that nobody don't know about. My part of the content video is gonna have to take some time and make it well updatable to have a complete edition in the far future later on. So heading back to the GT garage and get myself, we'll be doing another round on Reward Challenge. Will be available by having a paid day, and roulette ticket is now being yet available. But as a reminder, I just really might need to go by participation in driving missions in Human Comedy for only one race in about an hour. I'm always well prepared to go by having a one race of endurance, as I just really need to do some practices to go shape up and have some more focus on racing. And there you go, climbing up and go back on to 50 million, adding up by 616,784 credits. Alright, now let's begin and have some roulette ticket to go with 6-star ticket is now being available until September 6, 2024, along with September 8. Let's open up with the 6-star roulette ticket and see which prize should I get. Oh yeah, now that's a 1 million Gran Turismo credit, you guys. Solid gold, baby. Solid gold. Fortune favors the luck, and also for the 5-star roulette ticket is now ready to open. Now let's see the prizes should I get. Maserati Gran Turismo S, Porsche Invitation, new engine, and looks like I just picked the right guess. Good dark green on the 2008 Maserati Gran Turismo S available. And this will have to come up with a better idea to keep this one, as I really have to come up with a different kind of a livery besides Vision Total Drama and DreamArt livery style dispenser. But I'll have to think about it, but this is a good kind of a bird Grootwood is now colored in dark green. Now a 4-star ticket coming up, just 2 more to go as I'm using the dirt one. Haha, yes! Close call, and second 1 million Gran Turismo credit is now going for having a charm of success. That's 2 in a row, and looks like my luck is going by having a high roll. Now 4-star ticket number 3, and total amount number 4, here I go. Okay, so far so good, but I'll have to take a low earning amount to have a 10,000 GT credits. One more roulette ticket on 4-star ticket, receive the gift, and have a better luck chance to go on prizes. Come on, wait for it. close call, and fully customizable suspension kit is going to be compatible on the Edgar's Rod and Custom Mach 40. It turns out for this week on the challenge, it's very good to be having some real car and race car to be playing as a GT500 race car. Well, I can't think about it, but the car's recommendation is very much more needed as well for this part of the segment. So what do you guys think? As I use 5 cars like the McLaren F1 GTR BMW 1995, followed by the Dodge Viper GTS 2002, Nissan Skyline R32 GTR Nismo 1990, Diablo GT 2000, and Porsche 911 Carrera RS Type 993 1995. It's very good and all-time best classic race car to have a non-Japanese GT500 spec version is quite very good, and especially to have one of them is now being featured to be racing at Tokyo Expressway in Japanese all-wheel drive challenge 600. So it's all about having a thrill of GT competitive to see how different races will go for a challenge by using racing compound tires only. But after all, it takes lack of concentration, precision, and go with racing strategy to go face up with some tougher opponents, as I'm about to be ready to move on forward to be taking on in the first week of September, as I'm about to wrap this up at the end of the video. And remember folks, I'm always have to be here on time and just have to be focused on weekly challenges, as I had to go for only a participation to get back onto the full walkthrough in driving missions in 1 hour at the Human Comedy we'll take on at Tsukuba Circuit by using the Mazda Roadster touring car will be set and go for round 1 of the 1-minute category to go all in. So thank you for enjoying watching the video on Gran Turismo 7. I hope you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Follow me on Deviant Art, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more social media platforms. Plus, memberships are now open to everyone who will join to get access for a price levels a month with exclusive perks, custom emoji with my OCs, and many features to support the channel. It's the best way to help and grow by giving a super thanks as an extra. I'll be see you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.